Hey everyone! Welcome, welcome. Hello Kathleen. Hello V. Hello Addie. So nice to have you guys here. Make sure you've got that live chat on. So up above where the chat is, it says live or top. Make sure you have live on. What was an alarm we heard? Uh-oh. Oh, that was our dryer. My laundry is so behind, so it's like laundry time. Oh, so glad you guys are joining me in for my virtual little open house. It's kind of an interesting kind of virtually to do it because I'm here, not on my phone, but I have to do it here at my my laptop, so I can't walk around and things, but that's okay. So today, it was actually kind of a quiet weekend for my open house here locally. You know, I had to change the date of my open house because of a family memorial in Idaho that we had to go to, and so that may have caused some things, but I'm so glad you guys are here. Addie, I'm trying to remember, you live in Minnesota, right? Hey Teresa, glad you're able to join me virtually. So I'm going to just share some new products and things with you guys and a couple of make and takes and of course prizes and things. And then I have a special prize to share for everybody that's been part of the open house, whether it be in person in Washington State or virtually, you know, just with me here. So I'm keeping track of all that good stuff. And then we will be able to do some fun prizes and make and takes. Oh, have to tell you, one of the biggest things that everybody loves is my sister-in-law's mom, Glenna Faye. We always called her Mama Faye. Fabulous cook, baker, all of that. And she has these famous, hey Linda, round two for you, huh? These banana bars. Okay, so the best thing ever. You know, it's not like a banana bread at all. It's kind of like it's almost like just a very moist cake. You throw everything in a mixer together, do it, and then it's a brown butter icing. Everybody loves them, and I made them. And you don't just have one of those. So I think I'm on my second one for today. All right, well, let's get going on our fun things here. I'm going to go ahead and set my book aside here so I can add other people as they join us. But where do I want to start? Well, I'm going to start right here and talk about our color refresh. And let me switch my camera over. There we are. There we are. Yes. Yeah, thanks, Linda. They are delish. And I'll post, maybe I'll even post the recipe or something, right? I had somebody for the holidays do them on creating kitchen towels with her recipe right on them. So fun. All right, so here we are. It's the first thing I want to share with you guys today. We have a color refresh, as you know, and I thought I would go ahead and just talk about the beautiful colors of the 11, what they're calling the 11 core new colors. Hey, Shar. The 11 core new colors, and they're not necessarily all new, right? They're new and returning colors, right, that we love. And so this is the bright and beautiful 6x6 designer series paper pack, and it's part of the birthday celebration suite of products. That's like one of the first things. Thanks, Shar, for sharing. You are so sweet. That's in the very beginning of the annual catalog. Did you know that? And I bet you didn't know this, but maybe you did. A little trivia for you. Stampin' Up's annual catalog, always the very first thing that you see after the intro stuff is a birthday product. Birthday stamp set or bundle or suite of products is birthday. Always. So if you go back, if you have some other Stampin' Up catalogs, older ones, go ahead and find it and go to that very beginning and see if it focuses on birthday. I bet it does. So what you're seeing here, this birthday celebration 6x6 pack is so fun with the colors that they used, because guess what? They are using the new and returning colors. We have such great patterns here. I'm just kind of fanning it all out. I don't think I can hold it in one hand, but I think so. So we have our Berry Burst. We've got Lolly Lemon and Lime, Lemon Lime Twist. We've got Lost Lagoon. We have Azure Afternoon. We've got some great things. And then on the back side of this bright and beautiful are the fun, bold, and soft, just fun celebration designs. Oh, Bunny's watching too. Oh, fun. So yeah, so that is, you know, to show you just a whole thing. We've got Pretty Peacock there, a returning color. So there's just some great, all focused of those colors on this particular 6x6 pack of Designer Series paper. And those of you who, oh, B is watching too. B, Bunny, and Linda, the three amigos. Or is it amigas? I don't know. My pals for years and years and years. Anybody that did the paper share with me, that box has arrived. And so I will be prepping and getting those all packaged for you. And here is just a sampling of the 11 core colors, which are those new and returning. Pecan Pie is a new, not returning. Oh, and Misty Moonlight. If you guys watch my Facebook Lives, you know you know that I had a thing for Misty Moonlight, and I said, gosh, with the color refresh, I can't imagine them bringing that back. Just, you know, I thought we had kind of a lot of blues or what have you, but boy, am I glad that they did. So we have our Azure Afternoon, we have Bubble Bath and Fresh Freesias returning. We have our Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, Misty Moonlight, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel returning, and Pretty Peacock. How did I just know all of those names so quickly? I do not know, you guys. It just came out of my mouth. Oh, isn't that funny? So there's papers. And then, so I just thought I'd share a little bit about the other things that come in it. You can find in the back of the annual catalog, say for example, you're like me and you've collected all the Stampin' Right markers. You cannot buy just replacement ones. You are purchasing all 4 color groups. It's $126. You get all 4 color groups, the 40 colors. And so what happens with this color refresh, which is really great, you can have the 2023 new core colors. That's those 11 colors I've just talked to you about, and you can get those in the Stampin' Right markers. You can also get the in colors 2022 to 24, as well as the 23 to 25. Oh yeah, you like those big bright colors, huh, V? Those are great, bright fun colors. They're so great for that summertime and just, yeah, celebrations especially. So the Stampin' Right markers, you can get them where you're getting all 4 of the color groups in a package together, or you can purchase the 2023 core colors and the in colors. But you can't purchase, say, just the brights or just the subtles. It doesn't work that way. So just thought I'd let you know. But those are in the back of the annual catalog. Of course, how could we not have our Stampin' Blends with all of those 11 colors? Look at how pretty. Look at just how pretty those colors are, right? Now it's interesting because we have these right here and then these right here. And when you look at them, you're thinking, wow, those look to be very much close. We have Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. So I wanted to take a second and see, well, how different really are these, right? Because look at them. They look so very close. Although for me, I don't know how much you see, but for me, I really see a variation, right? So let's take a look here. So this is the dark Pretty Peacock. Then we have the light Pretty Peacock. And you're thinking, I don't see much difference there, but there really is quite a bit. I'll hold it up a little bit to see if you see that difference. That's that dark pretty peacock and light pretty peacock. There really is that difference. Now though, let's take a look at the lagoons right next to it. This is dark lost lagoon. Aha! And this is the light lost lagoon. Now I see completely the difference here. So when I look and compare my pretty peacock and my lost lagoon, pretty peacock has more blues in it, and lost lagoon is slanting more towards the greens. So that's interesting, because when you look at it right here, you're kind of like, well, they kind of just look like they go together, but you know, not necessarily. But boy, you could really use those together in coloring, right? So there's that beautiful bold blueberry bushel that V just talked about, and here's that berry burst. When you put these two colors together, wowzers. Wowzers. Oh, you found out how to make comments. That's good. Yep, just did the live chat, guys. Awesome, right? And then think about bringing that lemon lime twist too. And I'm trying to remember if these guys were in colors at one time. I can't quite remember on those. Now, bubble bath to know is a very, very, very pale, beautiful pink. And then there's our Lost Lagoon and our Misty Moonlight. Do you guys know I have like 3 packs of the Misty Moonlight paper? Oh, I don't know why. I just loved it so much. And then our beautiful new pecan pie. Now with the pecan pie, I want to go ahead and stamp with that. So let me grab something here. That's beautiful pecan pie. I'm just going to grab, let's see. How about this gorgeously made stamp set right here? I'm just going to grab, I haven't even used anything in it. I'm just going to grab this little script because I think the scripts are so pretty. They're very vintagey. So let me grab that. And I'm going to ink it up and just stamp it because I want to see with you guys. This pecan pie color is so pretty. Now, brand new stamp pad, not even used. You guys, Stamping 101, lots of people like to pound their stamp into the pad. I am barely touching it, walking it around just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp. And how fun is this little typeset stamp where some of it's, you know, washed out? That is such a beautiful little thing there. But what I wanted to show you guys was this beautiful pecan pie ribbon. Now this pecan pie ribbon has a beautiful satin edging on it, and then the ribbon itself is like woven. Oh, why didn't I have this open, right, you guys? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know you all have trouble with this, don't you? Or am I the only one? Sometimes I just get so mad, I just freak out. I won't freak out though, you guys, I promise. Oh, you might freak out waiting for me to do this though. All right. I am so done with this. There we go. So here's that pretty pecan pie. You have that little satiny edges, and then look at that woven. And it's the same on both sides. A little bit different on the weaving on the back. It's more like stripes. This on the front has that woven. So, so pretty. So that how, and it just, it's amazing to me how coordinated Stampin' Up's colors are, just so perfect. And I do, you know, you guys, I need to let you know, and I've said this before, you know, you've got lots of different stamping supplies and crafts. As you start working and getting more of Stampin' Up things, you realize that when you have ribbon that coordinates perfectly with the ink colors and the cardstock, your projects just seem to be so much richer looking, right? It's just such a beautiful thing. So in those colors, we have the stamp pads, of course, the refills. You have your Stampin' Blends and the Stampin' Right markers. You know why I love my Stampin' Right markers, because I can what? Color on the rubber. If you have a flower with leaves and things, you can use your markers, color right on the cling, huff it, and stamp, right? So many, many uses. So that's now with that of those. So saying that, let's make a card. Okay, so the first make and take, well, I shouldn't say make and take because you can't take it, but I'll make it and I'll take it, right? I'll put it in my, I'll put it with my cards. All right, so I'm gonna share with you the make and take that we did at the in-person, at our in-person open house. Pretty cute little note card, right? And so we're using one of the new products here, the Circle Sayings. Now, Circle Sayings is fun, and I actually think this works perfect with note card size. Sometimes I can get overwhelmed with something like this that has this little circles and fun things, and then it coordinates in a bundle with the 2 3/8 circle punch. Now, the 2 3/8 circle punch is awesome because you will be able to do the flowers in a circle, the shells in a circle. They all will then fit in here. But what's even better, so you get a 10% discount when you purchase them together. I happen to have, and you may have your stitch circles, or I have the 2 1/4 inch circle punch that is no longer sold with Stampin' Up. It's a retired product, but I have it. And that's what I used to do the white. So I stamped it, punched it out with a 2 1/4, and then I used Lemon Lime Twist as a nice little 1/8 of an inch border around there. It just brings out so much more. And you can see we've got the beautiful celebration paper there. Yeah. And so then I'm using just some iridescent gems, because something about these iridescent gems, you guys, they take on whatever color. And these aren't brand new or anything like that, but I love how they take on whatever color you're using. So I thought it would be fun to do this idea of this card, but I'm going to pull in another one of our suite of products to change it up a little bit. Now, this particular card is fun this way. You could also turn it this way and have of course, the happy birthdays going across this way, and turn your circle and have it going horizontally too. So that's the nice thing about them. So what I was saying in regards to the note cards versus the making a standard A2 card is that sometimes I find some particular things, I just really like the note card size. Now, you could take this idea now and put it onto a standard A2 card. That's a 5.5 by 4 1/4 cards, by just putting another little border around it. And now it's a full-size card. I just sometimes create in a smaller sense. It just helps me and works out better for me. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Let me grab. I have to stand up for this, you guys, because I have lots of products I'm sharing. I've got these beautiful baskets. They're so great, but I'm going to bring in these guys right here. Yeah. So this is another suite. It's the Zany Zoo Crew. How cute is this, right? Oh my gosh. So cute. Now, this is kind of like the Rain and Shine that was in the January to May mini, where so many of these get die cut out of the designer paper. So if we take a look at this designer series paper first, what's really cool is any of the ones that have a stamp in the stamp set gets die cut out with the die. But you also then have these other characters that do not, but how cute would he be to just cut out and use, right? So they are so fun. And on the back side, you're getting all black and white. I love this one right here. So fun. They're black and white patterns, so I thought this would be really fun. What this also has, so you've got the bundle with the Zany Zoo. You have the designer paper, and then you have this beautiful ribbon duo combo. Just like so. You've got the fun, really thin, that have then little stitched whiting across it. That's amazing. And then that striped, little bit wider pink. Very fun. And this, a new package, by the way, is one of our prize giveaways. I might have to do a first prize giveaway as soon as I finish this card. So fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set that aside. Let me put my basket aside. Great baskets, you guys. So these are at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. And how perfect for me to lay out my projects, right? For say class or what have you, or what I'm doing right now. It's just so nice. It keeps everything all contained. So that's perfect. So like my make a card, send a cards, guess what? That basket's going to be used for sure. Now this strip right here, I'm not going to use because I use that using the pinks, and I'm not going to use the pinks this time. So note cards and envelopes. Oh, love it. Come in a pack of, ooh, I have them right here. Note cards and envelopes come in a package of 20 note cards with envelopes and that wonderful high quality Stampin' Up! Envelopes. I was saying this at the open house. Stampin' Up! Envelopes are awesome. Hello from Minnesota. Thanks for joining us. We have another person who's from Minnesota here, Miss Addie. Oh, you had fun at the open house? Oh, and you got to have those yummy banana bars, Bee, right? Well, hello, yes. Okay, so now let's take a look at our little guys here in the stamp set. I am going to, gosh, I love this one here, but I love this one here. And since it was kind of a birthday one that I did, I'm going to keep it birthday. And I'm going to do this guy. Talk about making it quick. I'm not going to stamp and color it because look, he's right here. And you know what? I love to stamp and color, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I'm just kind of like, you know, I want to get it done. And look at Stampin' Up! Artists drew these and they colored them beautifully for us. I mean, look at this little guy right here and his ears, they're lighter there. I mean, all the shading is already, look at the elephant. Oh my gosh. I just can't. They're just too cute. I love them. And my sister-in-law was here and we saw the monkeys, the set that has the monkeys. And she goes, oh, I know you love the monkeys too, don't you, Mary? And I went, no, I actually don't necessarily like the monkeys set and bundle. She goes, you don't? She goes, I just figured you like all critters and characters. And I'm like, nah, not all. Not all. And that's okay. All right, so there. That. Now let's find our fun balloon guy, which, hey, he's right here. That's fun. So all of the characters in the stamp set have dies to die cut them out. And then, of course, let's see, you need your curtain for your stage. There's balloons, the cloud, the flowers, a little stool. Ooh, little things here. All right, I think that's good. And I hope it stays because I don't have my washi tape sitting here because I was all cleaned up for the open house and nobody had to die cut anything because I did all the work for them. Oh, hey Carol. Welcome. We're having the virtual fun open house on a Sunday afternoon or evening. I mean, hello. Isn't he sweet? Now, I wonder if I should use my Stampin' Right marker and like shade in his little mask there. But I could do it in a fun color. That would be fun. Give him a little more something. All right. So now remember, I'm using that same idea of the note card and envelope that we did at the open house. And I'm just switching up the stamp set that I'm using. There's the card to think about, right? And now, what am I looking for? My punches. I think I can still use my lemon lime twist, no problem. Not a problem there. But I do want my paper again. And what if we just use, no, I don't want that. For our strip on the back side, I think I would like to use, polka dots. Zigzags. Ooh, I like the zigzags. You guys like the polka dots or do you like the zigzag? So here's the zigzag. And there's our little guy. It's just going to be a strip. And then here's the polka dots. What I'm thinking about the polka dots is that it might be too much white on white with the note card. So I thought maybe that bolder little stripe. I think so. I think I have to go with this. I'm not even waiting for your answers, you guys. I need something bolder because otherwise it's too much white onto white. And that's not good. All right. So I have that already. Let's go ahead and grab this here, my trimmer. So it's so easy to take a card layout that you've already done, you guys, and you can make a whole nother card just by switching out. Remember I did that one thing with the Rain or Shine Suite where I did, so that's 1.5 by 3.5, where I did 4 different cards, but it was the same layout. There's my 1.5 by 3.5. And as soon as I'm done with this card, I'm going to do my first prize giveaway. My first, we'll call it the door prize. What would we call a door prize when it's a virtual setting, you guys? What would we call that? All right, so there's my little thing there, but I might have the card go this way, I think, because that's just too cute. And I don't need the 2 3/8, I don't think, because I'm going to have my raccoon. So I'm going to do the 2 1/4 circle, because that's just too cute. All right. Now, what we're going to use to stamp our background, we are going to stamp the Something Great to Celebrate You. And then you have the happy birthday inside. It's still a fun birthday card. Whoops. Oh, these brand new sets, not even used. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yeah. I think this Zany Zoo is right up there with the Rain or Shine that was in the mini catalog. You guys know what I'm talking about, that Rain or Shine one. You know what I'm talking about. All right, and since we're going this way, I do not want to. And we are going to stay with that lemon lime twist. Well, maybe we'll go with something else that he's got in here. No, I want to keep it bold. We're going to go with that lemon lime twist. And that is a returning color, as you know. Love it. Now, again, what am I going to tell you? Don't stamp like your life depends on it, right? Okay, got to be the right direction. I don't have my sticker on there. There, see, I barely tap. Now, let me talk to you about making a background with words, or any background. You start off, I would start off of your, got to make sure we're straight, it's words. It's okay if you are not right on. You know, wallpaper, when you do wallpaper, it is offset, and it doesn't stop where your wall stops, right? You're going to cut that pattern right off, so having it come right off looks natural. Hey, Rosemary. Oh, I know, the Rain or Shine. Oh, my sister-in-law, Pam, said she loved that Rain or Shine paper, couldn't get it before it went out, and I told her I have extra. Now, I got to be careful. I don't want to I'd like it to keep it, you know, whatever. So now we just kind of keep going. You don't want your background to look too, like, set up, and notice I'm just kind of going faster now. Now it's going to start getting all wonky. Notice I'm even coming and tipping the tops and the, oops, still didn't get it. Trying to get it. There it is. All right, so we've got that. And then you know what, you guys? I think there's another little stamp in here. Yes, it's the confetti. Let's get the confetti, and we are going to do the confetti with a pretty little color to go kind of in between. We're just going to zhuzh up this whole thing with the zany little zoo. So I want you guys to tell me right now, I want to take a vote. Which of these characters is your favorite? Is it the dancing leopard, the raccoon, the skunk, the turtle, the llama, or the crocodile or alligator? I don't know what it is. Which character is your favorite on these? So now that I have this, oh, I'll have to use a big block. That's not good. And I want to use a soft color. So I'm going to grab that bubble bath. Pretty little bubble bath. Here you are. All right. And I'm going to stick some confetti between while you guys answer that for me. Which of those characters is your favorite? So fun to make your own background. Don't get worried about things being crooked or this or that, because it's okay. And sometimes you just got to know when to stop, right? Sometimes that's my problem. I don't know when to stop. That's that pretty bubble bath, you guys. Look how pretty that is. Oh, so nice. So now, since I said my card was going this way, isn't that funny? Remember, you guys, I did 1.5 by 3.5. Guess what the height of this card is, or the width of the card? It's 3.5. That is so funny. Okay, so that's going to go just like that. A strip of designer series paper can do so much, you guys, on a little note card like this. Okay, why is this not going? Something happened here. There it is. There it is. It just needed to wake up. I'm going to come here. I'm not doing it in the center. Don't want that. There we are. This is going to come just like so. My little raccoon guy. But I think I want to do something on here. We are going to bring that lemon lime twist back. The lemon lime twist green just needs something. So I'm going to take the confetti and do it all over. Now you're going to think to yourself, wait a minute, that's lemon lime twist paper. Why is the ink showing so much? Well, remember, if you're going to wet your cardstock, it's going to be a little deeper, right? That's just a tone on tone. And so that's what we want. And look, that just gives that so much, doesn't it? It's perfect. The raccoon, the dancer raccoon, the llama, knitting llama, I crochet, crochet, skunk. So we have got a little variety there of your choices. Now we have that fun ribbon. So where did I put that ribbon? Where did I throw that ribbon? Right here. We need some of this because we do. We just do because it's great. I don't know. I'm just going to cut some and I'll figure it out. We'll have a little of that going on, and I'll have a little of that going on. That looks good. So I really did not need this much. Mary, what were you thinking? But you know what? Stampin' Right. Ooh, I just stuck my finger in a part of the banana bar, you guys. Oh, thank you so much for being with me, putting up with my antics. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little tape because it's just going to get covered up, so it's fine. I'm going to just fold this and stick it down. I can always trim. Hey, I said stick it down. Stick, stick, stick. Get on there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the green because it's too fun. A little more tape. Stick my green down. Oh, well, you just are not wanting to do that, are you? That's fine. That's fine. That's because I really could use some more. Oh. Well, let me get this back where it should be. My tape was wanting to pull over. Oh, excuse me a minute, you guys. I got this little problem. What you don't want to do with your tape is you don't want to like put it down and swoosh it to the side, because this is what happens. It will come off. Well, which way are you going? This way? Decide, will you? All right, well, you guys do not need to watch me do that. I'll just grab another tape. There. There we go. Now let's put it down. You know, if people only knew what was underneath your circles and things, right, that you did. And this is going to go here. Just like that. Oop. Let me go ahead and trim. Fun little stuff. And then here's our little guy. And he's going to be here raised up with some dimensionals that are your friend. Oh, a new sheet. Look at that. Lovely. Turtle and raccoon second B, huh? The raccoon and turtle were close for me too, Teresa. Now it's good that that raccoon has, that's fun. It's busy, busy, busy. So you guys, do you want me to color in his mask with maybe a light, I could do the lemon lime twist. I could do the lolly. The lolly would be very bright, but I could do the lemon lime twist. And then let's talk about some of our accessories here while you're thinking about that. Oh yes, maybe. So these are fun. I don't know if he needs them though, but I'm going to use the gems that I used for the first card. But of course, why wouldn't I do that? So tick, tick, tick. Yes, color the mask. I think he does need just a little more, don't you? I really do think he needs a little more. While you're doing that, I'm just going to clean up here a little bit. That's my problem when we get working here, you guys. I start getting messy. So I've got my core color Stampin' Right markers right here, you guys. All right, so I am going to color it with, I'm going to go light with the lemon lolly. And I wouldn't say it's light, it's going to be bright, but I think just because he is sitting on a green, oh, the bubble bath? Bubble bath could be cute too. Because he's on the green, you wouldn't want to color his mask the same. It would get lost, but I will do the bubble bath. I think that's fun. So let's see. Oh, except I just got his eyes. Oh, that's cute. Oh yes, and you can color those any color you want, of course, because they're so fun. Let's go ahead and grab our little gems. I'm just going to use the little ones here. I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to go a little kitty corner there, and one just up over in here. Just keep it close to that circle, I think. So super fun. And now let's get that happy birthday to you inside, and a little confetti too, right? Happy birthday to you, and you, and you, and you. Anybody have a birthday this month in May? Looks pretty good. One of the things with the Make a Card, Send a Card groups, I said, I'm going to keep up with everybody's birthday this time. Well, I have 2 groups, and I did write out, and I did birthday cards, I think, the first month. Yep. Oh, Teresa, your birthday's this month? Oh, what's the date? Because if we have Teresa's address, we can send her a birthday card. Or did it already pass? I don't know. Yes, happy birthday, Rosemary. And so then we're going to need our little bit of confetti also. So we're going to go confetti there, confetti there. Oh, love it. That bubble bath, new color. Lemon Lolly Twist, a returning fave, as they say. And our super cute Zany Zoo. Fun, huh? So the exact same card idea. Turned it on its side here. Switched out the circle celebrations for our Zany Zoo. And how fun is that? See? Totally 2 different things. You would never even know those came from the same layout, would you? Oh, the 16th. Hey, I still have time, Teresa. I still have time. Awesome. Came out so cute. Thank you, you guys. That was kind of just spur of the what are we going to do? What do we want to do, right? And now, you know, it is prize time for those of you that are with me right now. After our first make and take. We do have one more make and take. All right, so I showed you the Zany Zoo products. I like that ribbon combo pack quite a bit, you guys, and that is the one prize I'm going to be doing right now. The ribbon duo combo pack, not even opened or, well, I did just touch it though, but not opened. I have my other package that I was using. I can clean up those things later. All right. So, let me grab my book here. And I'm going to add in rosemary. Here, I'll put those cards there for you to see. So you guys, I want you to think for a minute. In the new annual catalog, if you were wanting to participate like in a card class or a card class to go, what would it be that you would want to have a class on? Bee and rosemary, rosemary. Oh, rosemary. Oh, you're still on the fence about buying it. Carol. I missed Carol's name because we were already going in this CQ Quincer from Minnesota. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and Char. Do I have you down? Oh, sure, I don't have you down. That's terrible. And I've got Addie and V. Okay, perfect. I am caught up with that. So, any class you're thinking of that you would like to have, focusing on, you know, a bundle, a stamp set, paper. All right, let's see. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, number 7, right there, Miss B. There you are, B. You're a lucky gal. You have the beautiful combo ribbon pack. I just love that lemon lime twist, and I love the stripe on the red there. And that red might be, well, it could be bubble bath. I think it's almost sweet sorbet, though. All right, I've got that marked for B. Great. 1 prize given. Okay, there we go. Love it. I love how that Zany Zoo came out. Just love it. Now, Zany Zoo, you are all done, so now I can take that basket and just put it aside. I love these baskets I got. Love it. Okay. Now, let's talk about the Countryside in Sweet. Oh, my sister-in-law, what did she do with the embossing folder? Oh, well. I might not be able to show you that. Oh, it's right here. All right, I'm okay. So, this suite, what is so awesome about it, I'm sorry, it's the designer series paper. So, I mean, I don't know what to say, but, okay. So here is the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. The thing about it that's so cool is if you look at this very first piece of designer series paper, you can see that it is mimicking the flower here. And it's just so pretty. What I love most about this paper is that it's monochromatic. It's very kind of vintage-esque and kind of that French countryside at the same time. But we have some starry sky going on. We've got boho blue, balmy blue happening. Oh, and then here, this is a blown up version of the embossing folder. You see that? So there's the big flower, there's the floral around it, and then this kind of fleur-de-lis thing here. Oh, so pretty. And our little fox friend. And the trees. And then when you turn it over, we still have all blues. And I just love monochromatic. So look at that. I love this one. I could see that as a wallpaper for sure. All right, and then the really great thing and interesting about this Countryside Corners is here are the dies. It's all the nesting dies and this sweet little flag one here. But this Country Corners is one stamp. And what's neat about this, if you start seeing ideas that people are doing, is they're taking the nesting die, they're doing their one thing, and then they're using that as just a background like you would punch a circle or anything like that, and then adding their floral things with it. So this is going to be a lot of fun. It's very interesting. And I really like, again, the dots and then the florals. They're just great. So a lot of rave reviews from everybody on this so far. So that's that suite of product. There's no embellishments or anything like that because you're doing the embossing folder. So, yeah. Okay. Another suite. You guys are going to freak out about this for sure. This is the Gorgeously Made suite. And this suite of products, oh, my sheet is getting mushed there. This is that I pulled out this right here to do that pecan pie just to show you. But this suite comes with the stamp set, and I love this stamp set. I like the thank you, the hello, you're a great friend. I love this script right here. And then I like this. So I'm excited to start playing with this. And then here is the coordinating dies. Pretty, huh? We've got the little notebook paper here. And I like this little banner one here too. The edge, nice, all of it. So you also, in this suite, if you were to do it all together, is these pretty sequins, adhesive back trio sequins is part of the suite. And then, oh my gosh, so this whole set of papers, with the exception of this one right here, are all torn paper art. So this piece right here is just stunning. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's these pretty little flowers. And then there is a typing back here in the background. You can see the words and like a grid almost that they've done. I don't know if you can really see that. And then they're really pretty. This is pretty peacock on the back. But here you go. I mean, unbelievable. So the Stampin' Up artists did all of this artwork by tearing paper to create the flowers and the stems and all of the little buds. And then what they do is they take pictures of it and they run it through to match, do color matching. Maybe a class. Teresa, do you mean the Country Inn one? Or the one I'm sharing right now? Probably the Country Inn. And here's the back side of just all those torn, edged papers. And then they put it through, and like I said, and then they do color matching for all Stampin' Up's colors. And there's this one, where you get the half, and then there's that text I was talking about. This one I thought was really cool. It reminded me of kind of like little mountains. I'm not sure that that's what they were going for. Oh, okay, the Country Inn, yeah. And it's just so fun. And then here's that same leaf design that mimics the stamp. The one stamp is this leaf. And just all that text behind. That's what just makes that so neat. And then the back side, look! It's like a whole page of those fun flowers on top of that text print. So pretty. And then we've got our Berry Burst and our pretty peacock. Oh, that's that half and half one here. That's that lemon lime twist. So bright. And then the whole scene. So pretty. Just that paper is stunning. But again, I really do like this stamp set and parts and pieces. All right. How about another prize, you guys? How about another prize? Let's see. Where do I have my... Oh! Okay. So, this next prize is for an embellishment. These are the little loose... Let me do it this way. Shakers. They're the open circle shaker shapes. And there you go. You can see them. They all have, not all of them. There's like the donuts and then the little donut holes are all in there. But they're so pretty, and there's just thousands of them in here. And the idea is to be, you know, using them for your shakers and things like that. So let's see. Who is gonna get that? All right, here are my numbers. My little bag of numbers here. And number 8, hey, number 8 is Miss Bunny. Bunny, Bunny, Bunny. Number 8, Bunny, you get those shakers. Awesome. Bunny and Bee and Linda are local, and they came to the open house on Saturday. It was so nice to have them here, and that they're back here watching to get door prizes. Oh, we didn't come up with another name. I guess I don't know. What would it be for virtual? I just don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead. You guys already know. Because I love it. But if you saw my Facebook or YouTube upload, you saw this beauty that I made. It's a stand-up. And it was really focusing quite much so on the dies, because these dies are just the bomb. They have your outer die for your stamped flower, and then the inside. These were made with this one that's all 3 are attached together with the leaf structure here. And then you just do the other pieces to do your layer. And then you have the little fronds there. Just love it. Now, you can see the lemon lolly. This was done with the clay and the bubble bath. And then, of course, the designer series paper is the boho blue. So nice. All right. With that, we have the the adhesive back solid gems that come with that suite, and then the paper, the designer paper. Okay, so we have these 2 pieces, which are very interesting with the pretty moody mauve on the back side. But you can take these and cut them apart and use them for layers and even a focal point for the front of a card. That's kind of the idea behind that there. You have the fabulous daisies in that pretty background of the blue with the clay on here. Now, how about this one? Look at the colors of this one. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love it. This is the wheat color. Now, what I find, talking about the new 23 to 25 in colors, I don't know about you, but I'm finding them to be kind of retro. They're kind of giving me a 70s vibe. Pretty peacock on the back of that one. But this one, you guys, oh my gosh. I mean, think about that. In the 60s and 70s, didn't people have kitchen seats, you know, that you would sit down and stick to them, remember, when you got too warm, that had these patterns on it? I mean, that's what it reminds me of. Anybody else? We've got a little pebbled path on the back. Oh, love it. Okay. Now, Cheerful Daisies. I am having a specialty class on the Cheerful Daisies, this suite of products. The class I'm doing is in June on this one. And so you can find those things, and I'll have links to my events and you can see those. But it is time for us to create another card. Our second make and take, you guys. And then it'll be another door prize time, because it's fun. All right. Let me set this down. Not sure where. Okay. Let's get my other basket. And let's take a look at our card. All right, well, I'm going to show you the card, the make and take. This is the make and take that the people got to make this weekend if they came in person. Yeah, you do, V. You want that sweet? I know. It is just awesome. So on this particular one, I added a little Wink of Stella on there to really zhuzh it up a little bit. But I thought it would be kind of neat on this one to see what would it look like if we kind of changed it to go this way. problem right now is I don't know that my flowers would work out to do that in the designer paper, but it could if I used a different design. So we'll see. Okay, now what I did for everybody, because I said I did, is I die cut out the things. And one of the things I want to let you know about is that it looks like on the card that I did lemon lolly cardstock and then white. 2 different cardstocks to cut them out. No. I ran them both dies to get the whites. And then all I did was grab a mini blending brush and the lemon lolly. And we're going to talk about how do you blend something around the edges or a background and do it correctly. You're going to ink up, start off on your mat and just start going in circles and then come on to your circle. Same thing, start off on your mat and then come in. That way you will avoid any of those blotchy circles, because if you were to take this and just start right on your white cardstock, you would just get the blending brush. Now you just keep going for how deep you want it. Totally up to you. That looks good to me. Now that lemon lolly can be pretty bright as you really keep it going and keep starting with it. There's one other thing for this card, and I'm going to grab it right now. In the die set, there are the little center for the flower right there. And I'm just going to take and darken that right up. There we go. So that's nice and deep. And that's just going to go in the center of the daisy. So now we're going to bring this here. I'm going to talk to you about how does this top one go. Well, notice you've got some different kind of nibs here. You got like these three little ones right here. You also have a pointy one right there. You've got, so think about that structure of what you've got going on. And then when you come over here, you can say to yourself, oh, I've got kind of these three little friends here and that one little bigger one. I wonder if I lay this down, does it go like that? Or does it go like that? Or how does it go? We just keep going. Aha! I was close. There's my little friends right there. And right there. And that's how we can know how it goes. So with that, I could have done adhesive sheet on this guy actually, but I think it's fine just doing that little bit of glue, because with the adhesive sheet for this one, if you go ahead and set it down and you're off a little bit, you really can't shift it. Whereas with the liquid glue, I can shift it. Oh, there I go again. See? I thought I had it. What'd I do? There it is. And what's great about these dies, once you see it, you know exactly where it goes. It's like it just kind of fits right in. So we have that. Then I am going to use just a little bit of a dimension. No, I have the glue dots, but I thought I might want to give that little center a lift, but I'll just use the glue dot. That's okay. That's all right. And I'm just using some glue dots from my paper pumpkin kit, because it works out great. And I'm going to do 2 of them this time on this one. Put them right next to each other and then just pop off the topper. Go away. Yeah, so the class in June that I'm doing, it's a specialty class, so you'll be getting a half package of the beautiful paper, designer series paper. You also will be getting the gems, and then you get to create 6 projects, 2 each of 3 different designs, and then you're going to get a bonus project, because I always do a bonus project. Then if you wanted to add the bundle, that's an add-on. If you're doing it to go, you would need to have the bundle to do the cards the way I am. People that come locally can do the class using my bundle, but you're going to want the bundle, I'm just saying. Now, I would like to try to do it differently. We're just going to be wrapping up here soon, guys, so no problem. I wonder, would that still go? Let's see. No. I thought maybe I would take that right there. But I'm not you know what? I'm going to try it, you guys. I am going to try it. I don't want to change my garden green background. I don't want to change the lemon lolly. So I'm just going to see if that'll work. What I really like is that I can cut this down easily. The way Stampin' Up! Laid it out, it's perfect. But of course, they're just like awesome in their designing. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky though. Because this, I can only come down so far. Right there. Now I can come here. I have seen quite a bit in, like when I go to scrapbook stores and stuff like that, I see papers where they've done this, like the sheets where you can just cut them apart and use them and things. So I always thought, oh, those are so cool. And look at now, we've got it a little bit. So now that I've cut that out, I need to have it the same size as this, and see it's a little bit bigger. So I know that this is a 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to go with my 5 first. And I'm going to take a little off both sides, you guys. I always try to do that because I want to keep the design balanced on both sides. And then the 3 3/4, I'm just going to take it off the bottom. There we go. So now I have a new layer. I'm going to have the card going this way, and we're just going to see if the coloring works. We're going to just go for it and see, you guys. All right. I see one little thing here I don't like. Yep. It's a little wonky. Okay. And now you guys know, did you see I posted the big prize giveaway for anybody who came in person, and then those you came virtually today? Yeah. The So Refreshing bundle, the in 224 in color dots, and a package of the Bright Celebration. Oh, I think that works very much. All right. I think that what's that going to do for me is the green, this little greenery that I have, that I die cut out from the dies. It's going to show better. But then what we're going to say here is, but hold on, that's not long enough to go across, but I don't need it to be long enough to go across. I just need it to accent, to have my little flower here, right? Yeah. So you guys, what do you think? Does that lemon lolly kind of fit in with all that? Is that copper clay? I think so. All right, well, let's do it. I got to stamp this, though. And that is going to be with our garden green. The sentiment on this is, you made my day. And that is just going to go right on the designer series paper, right about here. Just commit to it and stamp. Sometimes I think if we think about it too long, we then lost it. bring this in. I am going to come right to the end here. Now, one of the things I like to do is to take this, lay these out where I think I'm going to want them, and then, yes. And so these now, you guys, I have already put adhesive sheet on these, so I don't have to try to use my liquid glue and make a mess. My sister-in-law and I were just talking about how easy the adhesive sheet comes off, and it worked. It is. And you just pull it off. Now I see I still have a little bit here. It must have been where it had that line, because on the sheet you can peel from the line. So I said that one's going to go kind of about here. And you can see those so much better, that I think, than on the original card, and I'll show you that again. There it is. It's so fun to hear kids outside playing, because then I'm like, they're not my kids. My kids are grown. Oh, this one was definitely on that line. There you go, my friend. All right. Got it sticking to me. Sticking to itself. There we go. Sorry, when I had that little line I had to deal with. Is the greenery still part of the daisy? This greenery is, what did I just do? So you see in the daisy set, you have this little leaf here that's a stamp, and when you look at the dies, you have this leaf that's attached to this big three-parter. But what I love about this one is I can get 3 daisies at once and then just clip them apart. This is the greenery piece right here. There's not a stamp that goes with it. It's just an additional die to create, you know, those accent pieces. All right, and then this is definitely getting dimensionaled. Now this, I wasn't stamping the daisies from the daisy stamp. I was just using the die, because I want people to be able to experience what the die parts look like. There we are. Okay, then let's bring it back. Where did the inside? Ah, here's the inside. Gosh. And on the inside of the card, I'm bringing the lemon lolly in, and the thanks, and the little flower. So I have this great thanks stamp. And I had the stamp set that this came out of, and I just don't at the moment, so there we go. My garden green stamp pad is so rich and wet, so just a little tap will do you. That's that one tip I can just keep giving you guys, is be very delicate when you ink onto your pads. If your pads are old and you really got to do a lot of pushing to try to get ink, you need your refills. That's all I'm saying. Ta-da, ta-da. That's pretty. So, garden green. We love our garden green. We've had it for a while. It is a perfect green. Then we have our lemon lolly, which is a new core color. Now, the only thing we have left on this project is, if I'm not mistaken, our, well, where's my original card, you guys? Aha, let's see. Well, there you go, you guys. What do you think? Two different, same designer paper, but just a different, little bit different feel, right? Love it. Aha. Okay. On that note, let's talk about our 2325 in colors. Show you a little bit of those products that there are that you can get with those. Oh, So the Daisy class in June, you'll want to be on the lookout for that. I also have a link down for that in a Google form that you can fill out. You can check it out on my events page as well. It'll give you the details there. That's going to be a good one. Now, why am I not doing that one in May? Oh no, I just need lots of thinking time and creating with the daisies. I thought an end of the May, because my specialty class is always the last part of the month, I thought it would be good to do kind of a nature, masculine kind of thing because of Father's Day. I thought that would be perfect. All right, so let's talk a little bit about our new 23-25 in colors. I need a drink of water. Thank you for loving both cards. Appreciate that. Trying to get my my camera in the right place here. Sorry. So this is a card that I just created for my Saturday stamping video. This is using the wheat color. I know it has two names. Stampin' Up! Always has two names. Wild Wheat. Oh man, I had these so good. But this is using the Wild Wheat and the Radiating Stitch dies. And I'm sorry, it is an online exclusive product, right? Not in a catalog, and it's out of stock right now. But this is the Scenic Wonder stamp set and using the scenic animals as well. It's a distinctive stamp. And that's just a card I had done with it. This is one of my cards in our specialty class for May that you can be signing up for and registering now. But now there is the new in color ribbon. I like this ribbon a lot. It's great to use as a strip on your card. It's great to do a wraparound and a faux knot, faux bow or something like that on those, but you have those in all the colors. We have our boho blue, our wild wheat, pebbled path, moody mauve, and our copper clay. Also, you have the jute ribbon, or the jute, yeah, they call it the jute ribbon. I like this. You can see it right here. It's that little bit thicker. It's great for kind of like a nautical idea too. In the specialty class, you would be getting this Scenic Wonder stamp set and the jute ribbon. And again, 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs and a special project. You also, in the in colors, there's the 23 to 25 in color gems. Very nice. I like when you have the 3 different sizes. You can also, again, get the Stampin' Right markers in that. You can get the stamp pads, the refills, the stamping blends with the new in colors as well. And of course, there is the 6x6 designer series paper that you can get in those new in colors, right? Okay. We have another prize to do, but I want to share the suite with you before I do the prize because it's part of a suite. What am I saying? You guys, these baskets, the dollar store. And you know who got me onto these? Rachel from Sweet Bee Paper Company, who does the Deck of Cards weekly challenge that I have fallen off on. I'm about 4 weeks behind. She was doing a Dollar Tree haul, and she showed these baskets, and I fell in love with them, and I had to go find them. Just saying. Thanks for hanging with me, you guys. We've been on for a long time. Average viewer duration, 24 minutes. Oh no. Okay, so our Earth and Textures suite of products is the Earth and Textures stamp set. This also gives me kind of a 70s vibe. Then there's the beautiful die set, and I love this die right here. That is really cool. Gives a lot of texture to your cards. And then you have all of your images also get die cut out. This one here is all thank you oriented and gratitude. You are proof there is God in the good in the world. Sorry, with gratitude. You always know just what to do. Thank you. So it's a kind of specific end. But this is what I wanted to share with you. There is the really cool Naturals braided. I want to find the end. Find the end. Where's the end? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There it is. See? It's that kind of braided, like that macrame idea, right? Just gives me that, all those textures, those 70s vibes. And then, of course, here we go again with this fabulous techniques on these designer papers. Let me get them. They're so, okay, it's called Earth and Textures, right? So, and this will be a specialty class in August. The backgrounds are so beautifully rich. Kind of our crosshatch. Very natural. And look at just the on here. This almost looked like it was a die cut, doesn't it? That's amazing. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Hey, Becky, welcome. I would have loved to have done this, right? However they did this technique. Dripping paint or whatever it is they did there. This is beautiful right here. And this to me is very like ocean-esque right here. You could use that for that. And then here, you know, you do lots of layers with the paint, and then you stamp into it to get that look. Love it. And then this one. Oh, you saw that one. Okay. So that's the designer series paper. And so that suite again has the designer paper. It has the bundle. You're catching on to how Stampin' Up! Kind of does their annual catalog suite. And then either an accessory or an embossing folder. Beautiful. Well, guess what? That's my next prize. One of these ribbons. This beautiful woven natural ribbon. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I love my basket to put it back in. All right. There we go on that. Let me grab my book. So how you doing today, Miss Becky? You guys are hanging with me so much. Thank you. Because we are just about wrapping up, and then I'm going to do the big prize giveaway. Oh my gosh. Teresa, when you said I love this kit, were you talking about the daisies? Oh, the ceramic pot designs. Oh gosh, yeah. Look at that. Just has so much texture, right? You've got, I love this right here. And it is that time, right? Everybody's kind of starting their gardening things and looking for new planter pots to have on the deck. All that good stuff. Okay. I don't have a 21. Okay, number 9. Gosh, you guys, we had a 7, 8, and 9. How is that happening with all my circles in here? That is wild. 7, 8, and 9. Carol! Miss Carol, you are getting the beautiful woven ribbon. Now, Carol, you are in Minnesota as well. So our Midwesterners there, huh? Yeah. So great. Okay, one more thing to share with you guys. Let's see. I did have a basket that just had, you know, stamp sets and other bundles and things like that that weren't in a suite. But for sharing, I'm just kind of sticking with our suites right now. We're just about wrapping up here, so I can go ahead and do the last prizes. So this suite of project is the inked and tiled. And I just love the sketchy look of this. It just, again, reminds me of that vintage kind of worn out kind of thing. Just love it. And I love it. It's happy birthday. Hello, friend. Just a note. Lots of love. Thank you and congratulations. Hello. Everything you need, right? Tired of all the rain? Yeah, Becky. No kidding. Okay, and so there's that. And then there's this interesting combo of punches. You kind of have like a star kind of idea, or it's like that square overlaid on another square, and then this one here. And you can see in the catalog they've done some things with that. You've got the beautiful Lost Lagoon ribbon here. It is it's kind of a cloth. It's cloth ribbon. So it reminds me kind of a linen, you know, pant or something, or shirt. That's that feel of it. It's pretty. Lost Lagoon is a pretty color. I forgot how pretty it is. And then the inked and tiled, the beautiful designer series paper is a 6x6 pack. I just see some great summertime transitioning to fall with this. What do you guys think? Yeah. Absolutely. This is my favorite piece, though, I have to say. I love that. I love it. I'm looking at a little Calypso Coral in here, a little Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon. Yes. And here's our backside. Love it. I love the circles and the plaid. They got the plaid and the Lost Lagoon and the little Crushed Curry there. Fun. This one is fun. Those little flowers. And I love that these little flowers are kind of sketchy too. What's here? Oh, pretty. Pretty, you guys. Oh, love it. It's so neat to be able to see them a little bit more than just what you see in the catalog, just to get a little bit more of an idea of it. So that is the Inked and Tiled, one of my other, love it. Inked and Tiled may very well be a specialty class in probably the fall. We'll see. I have so much to prep for. I've got my Stampin' Chat Saturday, which is the third Saturday of the month. All that stuff. What other couple things can I share with you? Okay, a couple other things to point out. And Bee and Bunny and Linda are going to laugh because we have the Delightful Doily Hybrid Embossing Folder. Beautiful embossing folder with the doily. So very kind of Victorian-y, antique-y look. You've got a beautiful doily die, and then you have your ones that you can emboss and then die cut out. And I am going to apologize. I'm not quite sure how it all works. I had no problem with the shells, the Seaside shells, but I haven't figured this one out yet. I just got it like 2 days ago in my box full of goodies. So, but that is something to look at. In the back of the catalog. This doesn't coordinate with any suite or anything like that, and so you'd want to just check that out. Some other accessories that are interesting enough, we have our adhesive back solid gems. That was part of the Daisy suite that you would get in the class. Then we have, interesting, we have the Tinsel Gems 3-pack and the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So interesting. But if I open this up, I'm not sure if you guys can see. I think you can see it better in the catalog, actually. The gems have like little gold flecks. Yeah, and I just don't think you can see them really here in the thing. So I'm not going to waste your time and keep trying. And another here, we got our 22, 24 gems. Lots of good, fun gems for you to check out. And of course, you might not realize or recognize in the back is where they talk about the host-only sets. Calm and Quiet and Night of Flight are the 2 host sets. And I did do a Saturday stamping video with that. You can go back and check out on the YouTube there, using the Night of Flight and using the some of the new colors. And then the Calm and Quiet. Now the Calm and Quiet is 1 stamp here, and then this whole stamp right here is 1 stamp. It's just a 2 stamp thing, which I think is great. I don't have to try to line things up or anything. Stamp it, do a little coloring. Love it. What I like about this too is I would stamp this, but then I would only color the chair, right? I would stamp this, but I would only color the birds. I would do that little spotlight of colors. I love that idea. I'll have to do a Saturday stamping with that or something. All right, you guys, oh my gosh, we have been together for an hour and a half. Can you believe it? Well, here is the grand prize giveaway. 2022 to 24 in color matte dots. The So Refreshing bundle. You guys, if you have not been to Michael's or Joann's or any craft stores, when you go, all of their stuff they're putting out for summer and everything is citrus. Lemonade and limes and oranges, and it's all citrus. That is such the theme. So that bundle. And I think it's Bright and Beautiful Memory and More cards and envelopes. These are the pretty, beautiful, some fun envelopes. And then your card designs, you have 2 different card designs there. You have kind of that ombre with the bubble bath and then the fun of color. So that's a whole package. I just opened it. Apologize. All right, and so that is my little prize, grand prize giveaway for everybody that was here in person or here with me right now. So let me grab my book because I have everybody that was the open house and who's here with me now. Let me just make sure I have my numbers. That's so pretty. Well, thank you, Shar. And just double checking my things here, you guys. All right, got it. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Ready, 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 ready. Don't have that number. Oh, I should have taken that out of there, darn it. Don't have that number. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, tell me not to put them in the bag if I don't have, they're numbers that are in the 20s. We don't have any 20s. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's 24. Oh, now I'm getting embarrassed. 10. No way. You guys, we did 7, 8, 9, and now it's a 10. That is my Q-Inser from Minnesota. Q-Inser, you have won this bundle of goodness. Now what happens, you guys, everybody that won today and your door prizes, I will put a link and I'll even message some of you to do the cafe treats form for May. Let me switch over just so I can explain that to you real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm a mess. Look at me. Yeah, so whenever you get the prizes for me, what I do is I have you fill out the prize form, the cafe treats form, and that just lets me know that I need to send you that prize. You also give me your address and everything for that, so I can get that out to you. So wow. So all of you that joined me, thank you so much. For those of you who came in person, I love our friendships, and I hope you'll come to more in-person things. And prize form, I'll put that link below, as well as the links for my Color Refresh Club that starts this month. You want to get in on that if you haven't joined. And the Scenic Wonders class. Yeah, and I got to get paper shares going. Yes. Oh, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. You just had your last name there. Great. So I will put the link for the prize form. Make sure you fill that out so I can get that mailed out to you. And again, let me know anything you'd like me to do a Saturday Stampin' video on or anything like that, because I'd love to create that interests you. And until next time.